Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are playing Stardrive again, and we are picking up right where we left off last episode. First Fleet just arrived at Ariel's. We're still building all those ships that we had in our fleet manager. Now we have Second Fleet posted up here. I'm kind of waiting for a couple of bigger ships and a couple of different things for this fleet. Now we have a bunch of frigates set here. Now I don't remember, did we research fleet supply? No, we didn't. So I'm going to add fleet supply to the queue. It's going to take a while, but once we get a couple other things, along with colonization and all this stuff, once we get a couple more planets and they build all their research stuff, the research is actually going to go real quick, especially because a lot of the stuff we have in our research queue isn't really that large. 900, 440, 110, 1000, 1100, all these aren't really that large of numbers. I mean, we're already a third of the way through xenomining, and it's only been I haven't really been paying attention. So, First Fleet is going to go to Phoebe and expand and take over this system here. So we're going to jump right to the edge of the system, like we always do. And we're going to take the colony ship, and we're going to put it, like we normally do, on the outskirts of the system. But unlike the last time we took over a planet, we are not going to colonize it right away. Mostly because Yagari has point 2. We also have Ariels, or Ariels? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce these names, so if I'm saying them wrong to what you think, well, that's how I say it. Yeah, so Ariels isn't really fully developed either, so, but they're building up. They just finished their aeroponic farm. They finished the warehouse, the rover base, so everything's gonna pick up for them. Yeah, once they get about halfway out in population, it starts to ramp up real quick, especially with the shuttles bringing in stuff. So Royal doesn't have anything now. I'm actually looking at this. Hextor doesn't have anything really decent. Eridani, so Reverick, Autor, Carries only, wow, that's a crappy one. Danik, I don't think is a good one, no. Or we could just actually, do we still have ships going around? Do we have the entire galaxy explored? Yes, we actually do. Oh, this is actually the first time I've actually explored the entire galaxy. Okie dokie. So we can actually look at the planets menu. A max population. So Reveran has 20. So Blade, which is where we're headed. Nidrax. Phoebe 4, this is the other one. This is the one we're heading to now. And then, so we have Hamat 3. Mercury. So Reverick, Essos, Lestoni, Winder. Now, so Winder has a high population, but this is what turns me off. It's an ultra poor planet. So it's got great fertility, but it's got really crappy richness. Now, richness can be fixed with production centers and all that kind of crap. But, so the way we're going is the exact way that I would normally be going, is taking over Phoebe, facing off Yagari and Ariels. Now, the problem is, by the time we actually take this place over, the Vulcan may actually take over this planet before us, so we might want to just keep our ships in the system. Now, where are your ships? So, First Fleet, warp in over here. We're going to warp a little bit further. Wow, my race just went weird there. Now, we're gonna warp in a little bit further away than we did the last time. Mostly because we got a couple of ships actually taken. Ooh, wow, sneaky. Even a couple of ships way out there. But we want to take out the cruiser first. We want to take him out. So all these guys are jumping out, or spawning back in. So we want them to target him first. Technology from us, we don't know who they're working for. Great, so my spies are completely and utterly fucking useless. So we want them targeting, oh, let's go there. And for some reason when you zoom all the way out, it deselects that little one part. Ooh. And my fighters are taking the majority of the damage, which is fine. Now, I don't know if this is being too loud or not. Oops, sorry about that. I clicked the screen for a second. You can see my ships compared with theirs. Not a lot of my frigates are actually in range yet. Because, like I said, these are the older ships, so they're kind of heavy, they're kind of big. Actually, no, these ships have always been this way. Just think about that. So, please start targeting this guy, please. There we go. Yeah, all those railguns are now starting to hit his shields. Batter it down. So yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for, was that he would start firing at the fighters, so that all the frigates could actually get in and get some decent damage done, take his shields down while it wasn't looking. That's exactly what happened. So now it's starting to target big ships. And one of our corvettes got taken over again. Yay! I love when that happens. I don't actually. Yeah, so this battle's going well. We've only lost a few ships, but we still have our big ships. Fighters can be replaced fairly easily. Yeah, ooh, we've taken down most of its armor on that side, so we've actually taken out the shield generator, so he ain't getting that back. Now, our fighters need to get in there and do some more damage, because we need to take down his power cores, or else we ain't getting nowhere. Okay, so now his power cores are starting to be battered on, because this one's actually a little bit green, you can see. Yeah, it's a little green. I always like watching how my ships are just taking them out. So all my ships are a little low on armaments. And one of my ships is firing on the other. You, take him out. Or just blow up. You know, that's what you do. So one of his reactors are going down. Okay. Nope. Our frigates are getting shit kicked out of them. Oh! So we have actually managed to take that guy out. So now we just have to clean up the rest of these guys. Yay, they're blowing up. Now, my question is, where did I put... Okay, so that's the next one, actually. Because I was going to say, I know I was talking about upgrading the ships with the lighter armor, because I know we need to. Actually, First Fleet is kind of kicked the crap out of. Really kicked the crap out of. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Finish him off. Oh. Did the other guy die? Actually, we're all surrounding him, so now we can fire at him. Nope, there he goes. But now he's in range of the railguns, so now he can get kind of kicked the crap out of by those. Oh, every single one of those shots missed. Ooh, both those hit. Okay. So, these guys are doing pretty well. There still are some enemies over on that side, but, so hopefully my ships will just stay there. We'll resupply. And I think that was actually the last ship to be built for the fleet. Yep. So we can actually resupply. We can requisition all these ships. 26 ships that need to be built. So, like I said, as they get destroyed, they'll be replaced by our newer versions of the ships. So, now they won't make it before. Now these ships won't be built before the new. Upgrades, I don't think. Yeah, because some of these were brand new ships that were being built. And I don't see... Oh, no! They did get built with the Riverhand technology. So yeah, if that finishes before some of the frigates are done, the frigates will actually be... and we upgrade the schematic for those ships. They will actually be quicker. And now that we're actually building these star lanes, ships are starting to take those because they're actually quicker, because they're in our quote-unquote area of influence. So, okay. Can I take out... Actually, no. You guys all... Fleet number 1. So, xenomining is done. So, all the planets that are actually done and not producing anything will actually start to build xenomines, which will increase production, which is great, because that means we can build stuff faster, and I know production will actually go into our... our research. So, now, capital drives, capital warp engines, and capital drives and all this stuff, these are a bit bigger. I don't know how much bigger. I believe the same size as these. They're just a bit more powerful. More strategic mobility than tactical mobility. And then Titan. These are massive warp engines for the bigger ships. Like, well, the Dreadnought. Or a capital ship. So, but we are actually going to go down this path first. Just because it's a little bit more penetrating, but we will once we get a decent amount of these internal upgrades done, we will actually go back to cruisers, because I do want to actually get a Dreadnought out during this Let's Play. And once we take out a bunch more, once we actually research a bunch more ships and or take over a bunch more planets, we'll actually should be able to speed that process along. Okay, so these are actually going up, so we can actually watch as this guy becomes our warp inhibitor. Yep. Ooh. Wow, this is literally just a station with... Okay, that I guess makes sense. Now, yeah, if I go into shipyard, actually, we can actually see... Yeah, so this would be the platform. So it's basically just made of a bunch of different stuff. This is a station. I'm actually going to look up and test out a couple of designs of this, and hopefully next episode I'll be able to, or within the next couple episodes, I'll be able to build a space station and actually implement it on some of the more contested planets, we'll say. So, because I'm actually thinking of putting one possibly in Orields, Yagari, and of course back in our home system of Sol. Just because those planets, Yagari, Orields, they're really high demand planets because Polmar is going to head that way, or the Polyps are going to head that way, the Volfin are going to head that way. I might put one in Phoebe as well, just because this basically divides us right in half. And then one at Orields just to kind of protect, because it is way out there and it would take a little bit of time for my fleets to get out there. If I take any planets... Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's Space Marine. Once I start taking over these planets here, I'll start putting more space stations over here and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for a space station and whatnot. Now, First Fleet is resupplied and ready to go. They should be all repaired. And that ship. Where are you? Please tell me you're still at base. Yes, it is still getting repaired. So yeah, it's getting repaired. Everything else should be repaired. Yeah. Oh, no, it's still okay. It's that one, but it'll auto repair. So now that the fleet is repaired, we can actually finish taking out these guys and clearing the system. Now that actually looks like it's going to be painful to watch as they all warp in. So these guys are realigning in their warp. Let's see if we can actually hear them, or else they're also... Yeah, they're actually warping in. So here are the ships coming in. Ooh. Oh! Because those ships were actually... So everybody target that guy. So we've got one Paris, and a couple of other ones. We got one Paris class frigate left. Do you get one of the ships? No. No, we're just beating the hell out of it. This is almost unfair to the remnant forces. I'm not even using lasers. I'm actually using, like, standard armaments. How'd you already hit internal components? Okay. So yeah, they'll clean up the rest of the system. Don't really have to do too much babysitting with them. And their other ships are being built. Now I know. So they're still... Why are they constructing small transports? Oh, because I had more being built for 8th Fleet, I believe. So DO2s are being built. Small transport. Why? Is that actually for 8th Fleet? I want to actually check that. No, those are just some random transports. Oh, these are all jump colonizers. Okay. Okay. So, apparently I don't have any else. Okay. So, wait, huh? Okay, that's weird. Just like the middle of this. Usually they go in order, either this way or this way. But apparently, Hamat hasn't been producing their ships fast enough. And so, the ones Oriel's had start here and go backwards. I don't understand that. So, I believe Ariel's has full population now. Yep. So, they're actually able to produce some stuff now. Yugari is at 2, and they have their rover bay up, so they're going to be able to produce better, or faster at least. So yeah, so see, it always, all these core planets prioritize production over anything else, because production, when they get production out of the way, everything else after that goes faster. So, in my head, if you think about it, it actually makes sense. You want a good structural economy before you get the big stuff up. Especially since this will pick up a lot. Because now it's at 1.4, so it's producing more production, which kind of sounds weird. What am I building now? Oh, I actually finished advanced materials. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in real quick. We're going to load up our frigates. I don't think the Corvette has any of this. Ooh, actually, they did spin up because everything around the board got lighter. So Mako's don't have anything. I know all of our frigates have that. So let's load up the Stalwart. Now, defensive shields, armor. Now, small steel armor, we still have. Reinforced bulkhead. Now it's the Plasteel. So this is 10. So small steel armor, which is this, has 18 mass and 1,020 health. Plasteel has, it's actually less. So just 3. So it has half the mass as steel, but only loses 25% of the armor. So we can actually use the Plasteel to protect just as much, just about as much. But so it's now a little bit lighter, but I don't think we need these anymore. Where's the Plasteel? So now it's at 77.9k, which is actually a little bit faster than our fighters, I believe. Because I don't think we need those point defenses when we have all these missiles and this flak turret. Plus, those didn't really do much anyways. So I will save this as the Stalwart class. So now we have to go to the Karen class. I want to do all the lights first. So we're going to take all these point defenses out. Take all the armor off. I don't know why it glitched out that there for a second. Now, the armor only protects where the armor is at. So, but because we don't have a lot of space on these ones, it works. So let me save that. Save. Now all these are going to be lighter, so they're going to move faster, which is fantastic for getting the frigates close to enemy vessels. Now, for this one, we're actually just going to take the Plasteel armor off, or put it on. Plasteel. We're protecting what really needs to be protected. Now this one's still only been 65.9, so we're going to take these off and see how much. We can actually keep those on. ballistic cannon, was it? We put a phalanx now. So this is still going to be slow, but it's going to pack a punch when it gets in close. Now we can actually upgrade this again to have lighter stuff, and we can actually put it in different modules to make it lighter and all this different kind of stuff. But for right now, that's going to be good. Because I know we have a couple in the production queue. It'll be producing this one instead of the other ones, as we've noticed. So small plastic steel armor. Costs the same, weighs half, still provides 3/4 of the production. So slightly less hit points, but it goes a little bit faster, so we can get in and out of stuff quicker. So did we save that? I don't remember, so I'm going to save it again. And I think, because the Corvette didn't have any, yeah, right. Okay, so Corvette is actually slower than our frigate, which is weird, but shit happens. That's essentially what I'm gonna say. If shit happens, we'll let it go. It's late at night when I'm recording this. Sorry. Okay, so we're done with that. So if you look at the fleet, yeah, all these are still being built. So we've got plenty of time before they actually get built. Yeah, so see, none of them are being built, so the new models are going to be what are going to be built. So this system is now completely ours. Now we have a little less armaments, and we're actually going to tell First Fleet to stay in the system, just because I don't trust these guys over here. Game is saving, so lag spike. And what else was I gonna do? Igari is still being built. Shipyard upgrades. Oh, diplomacy, before I forget. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know these episodes are kind of being like, well, in one episode we take over one planet and then we end the episode, but we've been doing a lot of ship upgrades and a little bit more of the kind of not really backstory, but the new stuff, because this episode and last episode we started doing our subspace projector warp corridor things. We're watching our fleet build up, and we've gotten more research, so it's going to speed up. So next episode, hopefully we'll be able to colonize Phoebe. What we'll do is we'll actually fight some more Remnant, try to get some more of that Remnant technology, and maybe we will pick a fight with the Vulcan, because it doesn't look like their empire's too big, and once First Fleet is actually up to fighting strength, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to take them out, because we actually do have a decently powered fleet, and I don't know why. I don't know, because we did put it at normal difficulty, so next time I play, I might have to up the difficulty just a bit. Actually, I might take this Space Marine and go right into Valor and see what they got, because actually, we can actually see they've got a decent amount of ships. These are their fighters. I think those are corvettes. Doesn't look like they have anything bigger than corvette. Okay, you can kind of see these, but you can't tell what exactly they are. So their fleet. Now, one thing I've noticed with Vulcan is they get that pack mentality bonus. So, ooh, yay. Well, 2 levels. So I'm just going to take a look at this planet. Ooh, those might be... No, those are still frigates. Now, all their ships look the same, except for a couple of them. There's a couple ships that don't look the same. So, but, like I said, that's going to be the end of... Ooh. No, that looks exactly the same. No, it's a little bit bigger. The hell is that? Oh, that's one of their cargo ships. Is that one of their cargo ships? What cargo ship is that? I thought I was the only cargo ship planet with that design of cargo ship. Okay. That's weird. Well, it doesn't matter. So, first fleet's being built. Or being resupplied. We're researching biospheres. And our research should speed up now that most of our planets are being colonized. So, this has been Wayne Dre with the Screw It. Wow, can't even finish the video right. Screw It with the Screw It We're Doing It Live channel. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of my Stardrive Let's Play. Hope to see you next time. And see you guys later.